G'day, it's Steve from Sydney Options Traders, having a look at the Think or Swim brokerage platform, otherwise known as TOS. Now, we often start off in the Monitor tab, and I've mentioned before that the other two main tabs that we use are Analyze and Charts, and today we're going to focus on just placing an order to buy a simple at-the-money call on GLD. So if you look at the Analyze tab and left click on it and then punch in GLD, which is the ETF for gold, and click on the Add Simulated Trades, which we're going to simulate here. You'll notice all the different option expiry months that come up. The ones in red are the non-standard, the ones in white are the standard options, and you'll see down this column here the days to expiration. There's some weeklies and quarterlies available in the GLD, as well as the normal months. Now, if we click on any of those triangles, it will open up to find the details of the strikes. So we're going to click on December triangle, and that opens it up. Now, you'll notice here you may have a default on all, and if you see a whole heap of strikes, you may want to scroll down, just clicking on that grey bar there and then scrolling down with your finger and then releasing, and you'll get to the 136, which is the at the money strike. Now, if that's all looking too much, some people like to look at the middle 8 strikes. Personally, I like to look at all the strikes and just scroll down. Now, the 136 calls, you'll notice over here the calls are on the left hand side, the puts are on the right hand side. Here's the expiry month, there's the strikes. Now, the 136 December call for GLD, to buy it we would click on the ask for 370. Now, you'll notice there that as I clicked, it populated down at the bottom of the screen in green as a buy. If I click on the 360 to sell, left hand click, you'll notice that it populates as a red sell order. Now, just to get rid of that sell order, we're going to click on this red circle with the white cross, and that gets rid of it. Now, you'll notice here we've got a single order, just a single call, a buy. Now, if we click on the yellow triangle there, we can change it to sell. We're just going to buy one contract. Obviously, we can reduce that, turn it into a sell, or we can add to that. Just bring it back to 1. GLD December. We could, if we wish at this point, change it the month, but we'll just keep it on December. 136, we click on that little yellow triangle there, we can change the strike, but we won't. It's a call option, we could change it to a put, and we could change the price here, but of course that locks it in. As soon as we change the price, to get back to what its fair value is, you just unlock. Now, what we're going to do here is have a look at this function. Now, when we click on this blue circle, a number of scenarios come up. We can confirm and send as a real order. We can delete it, we can edit it. Now, we can create duplicate orders, or we can analyze. Now, if we analyze this particular duplicate trade, it will show up as another order down here. You can analyze the opposite trade, show up again. Now, we'll have a look at verticals and iron condors and that at another point, but just noting out this particular box up here, if we wanted to put in another strategy, we could set up our option table with all those strategies, but for the moment we're just looking at single options. Now, We've populated this simulated trade down here, but if we go up to the risk profile and click on that tab, that simulated trade will stay here and we will get a risk graph analysis. Notice that the 136, it cost us $3.70, and there's our risk reward profile. We'll lose $3.60 if the stock goes down. We will make an unlimited profit if it keeps on heading up. The white line is the profit with 1 day to go after this point. The red line is the profit or loss at expiry. Now from this point, I always want to have a look at the risk graph and have a look at the Greeks. But from this point, if you're happy with the order, we could press the blue circle again, and we could confirm and send from this risk profile tab function. So we can confirm and send, and what will happen is that would straight away head off to an order. Now we may want to check whether that order has come in, so we would go back to the monitor tab and we just check that it populates here, and that would be the actual order. Now if we wanted to change and be specific to the order type, we wouldn't confirm and send because that default is a limit. So we'll just cancel this particular order and it should be removed on this monitor tab. It just takes a couple of seconds. It has cancelled. We'll head back to the Analyze Risk Profile tab here, and we've lost that order, so we'll go back into Add Simulated Trades, buy a 130, no, we want a 136, don't we? 136. Have a look at the risk profile. Now if we look at this particular entry here, we may want to create a duplicate order which would enable us to change some of the specific functions. Rather than doing just the default limit, we could do at market, and that would get us off as an at market. You'd be assured of being filled. If you do it at limit, you would only get filled only paying $3.70. You would not pay any more. So we just might leave that at the market. We will press confirm and send. You can see here, buy 1 gold, 100 December, 136 call at market. Tells us our break even, tells us our reward, it tells us our maximum loss, tells us the cost of the trade including commissions. Just remember, I can get you $1.25 commissions. Talks about the buying effect off your account, and then talks about the resulting buying effect for your stock on margin and your options. That of course is the order confirmation. If we were happy with that, we would send, and then we go up to the monitor tab again, look at our working orders and see if that indeed does get populated. It is, it's in the market. When the market opens, because it's at market, it would be filled. So that is simply a market order, following it through from the Add Simulated Trades to the risk profile, and then of course to creating a duplicate order, having it at market. Hope this was helpful. Any feedback, give us an email on sydneyoptionstrader@gmail.com. All the best.